What's up, y'all? Marjack79 here. We are back again today with another Star Wars The Black Series action figure review. Today we're taking a look at the Star Wars Episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn, the Master Jedi, the trainer of Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the finder of Anakin Skywalker, who eventually becomes Darth Vader. Would have been Anakin's trainer as well, but unfortunately he ran into an unfortunate fate and ran into Darth Maul, who ended his life abruptly. And then he became one with the Force. He is actually the co-creator of training for Jedi to become one with the Force. So he is a very pivotal, important Jedi in Star Wars lore. So very excited to get this guy in. Got it from Best Buy, from the online site, from the pre-order wave or whatever. I think it was $24.99 or $29.99. I can't remember which one. I think all in all for both of these figures, I think I paid at least like $60. So he's probably $29.99. So cool thing about this packaging here, it's got like a gold tint. So he'll really look cool if you decide to keep him in package. But y'all know I take my figures out of the packaging though. Go ahead and freeze that if you want to read it. Wise and powerful Jedi Qui-Gon Jinn discovers young Anakin Skywalker in a galaxy far, far away. The Force is gaining strength, threatens an entire civilization. So he's talking about the Sith. And then got this cool 50th Lucasfilm kind of rundown of the movies, the original trilogy, the Anakin Skywalker saga, then the new saga, the Disney Star Wars, Rogue One, Rebels, Solo, Clone Wars, Legends. Still no Mandalorian in there. I found that kind of weird. I should have went ahead and thrown that in there too. But yeah, so it's a celebration of 50 years of Lucasfilm. So Force is with you, Star Wars figures. Okay, man, let's crack one of these open and let's go ahead and take a look. Hey man, and also I tell you what, if this video reaches 100 likes and gets 100 comments, so on and so forth, then I will just give this one away for free. You just need to be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have the notification bell icon hit and leave a comment. Then I'll give it away. So it's got to hit 100 likes first. And we're back, people, and now we have our Qui-Gon Jinn out of the package. Let's go ahead and get a closer look at the biggest improvement, which is going to be the face sculpt here. It looks really good. Eyes, I feel like could have been a little bit more white in the eyes. I can't zoom in anymore because it gets a little blurry, but pupils are a little bit big for sure. It's a lot of red in that forehead too. If I remember Liam Neeson's face specifically, I could have been a little less red. It looks fine, honestly. But I mean, I wonder because if you look at that one, I mean, it's basically the same. It's basically the same. So, I mean, it's not perfect, definitely, but definitely a huge improvement over the original release years back. So, still happy to get him in. Mustache and beard is a little bit glossy for my liking. This is a little bit more duller. Hair came out good. Brown, looks wavy, stringy, how it's supposed to look. So that's fine. A little hair scrunchy. We'll call that a Jedi scrunchie. It looks fine. So Jedi robes, probably the highlight of the sculpt here. Come out really good. A little bit of a spot on the front there. Kind of get some yellowish going on there. Belt buckle comes out really good. There is a hole right there for you to put an unsheathed lightsaber or an unpowered lightsaber, however you want to describe that. Hands, obviously that is the lightsaber holding hand. They both are, honestly. Looks like you could probably give them a gun too if you wanted to. Boots come out good, looks fine. Knee joints, spin them to the back here. I got a little bit of a blue paint blotch on the back of his robes there. Boots come out good. Let's go up a little further. Belt buckle still looks nice. And the head. Okay. So the saber, I went on ahead and I detached the blade to give y'all a more look. So that is the lightsaber hilt there. Give that a quick roll. It's your power on button there. So that comes out good. Very satisfied with that. The inside looks good. And the bottom looks good. The blade, simple. You've seen 1,000 of these. Just your number green lightsaber blade. Okay, let's hit his articulation. Okay, head. Not going to be able to go down much because he gets hindered by the hair. Same thing with rotating left 360 degrees. You can go a little left, a little right, but the hair hinders the head articulation. So I'm not going to force it. That's as much as you get. So arm, rotate that 360 degrees. Go up. Elbow joint, go up all the way. Very nice. Rotate the elbow 360 degrees. Very nice. Wrist, rotate that 360. Torso, rotate it 360. He's got a slight, barely a tilt, but it reveals an ugly gap, though, as you can see. So it makes the tilt kind of pointless. I mean, he's got it, but the gap there kind of makes it pointless, you know? So leg, kick forward, kick backwards, knee joint, all the way. You can see thigh swivel. Yes, he does have thigh swivel. We'll take that. Knee swivel, no. You can just bend it. Ankle or shin, no swivels. You can push the ankle joint down, back up, rotate, and rotate. So, okay. So let's get him into some poses here. Okay, concept pose 1. We got the lightsaber hilt attached to his belt buckle there. I mean, it's just a normal, just a little hilt that attaches right to the belt. Pretty straightforward. But just got him in like a teacher's pose, hand behind his back. Just maybe about to utilize the Force to do something specific, or he's teaching Padawans, so on and so forth. I really like this look for Obi-Wan. Probably not the pose I'm going to go with. I usually pose all of my Jedis with their sabers out and ready to go, but this really feel like represents his personality really well. So very nice. So concept pose 2. So this is where kind of the lack of articulation with the head and the torso is going to get a bit tough. Because, I mean, if you look at some of the promotional imagery for Qui-Gon, I mean, obviously, he's acrobatic like a Jedi. But without the good torso articulation in the head to be able to turn his head to, like, look at somebody while he's holding the saber, he's definitely going to be limited in his lightsaber poses. So just keep that in mind when you're trying to pose him with a saber here. So let's try to see if we can get one more, at least try to get an acrobatic pose for him while holding the saber. Okay, so as you can see, I mean, it's not terrible, but I just wish that we could bend that torso forward just a smidge, maybe backwards, or tilt it a bit. Maybe get him a more realistic acrobatic pose with the lightsaber against Darth Maul here. I mean, once you get him onto the shelf, I mean, with that face sculpt, he's gonna look good, man. He's gonna look decent, but just to really push him over the edge, to kind of push him over, maybe justifying spending for that SH Figure Arts price. Just always the articulation could have done a little bit more for us, but I mean, personally, for me, this is the quintessential 6-inch Qui-Gon to put in my collection, because Qui-Gon just isn't an important enough character for me personally to spend the over 3 figures for this specific character. Just not worth that to me. But so definitely, if you pre-order this figure and you're expecting him to come in, I feel like he's definitely worth the money, but I don't think he's worth an exaggerated second market price. Like, if you didn't pre-order him, I can see this going for well over 50, 60 bucks probably. No, I wouldn't pay that. If you're gonna pay that much, I would just try to maybe go for the Figure Arts, or I don't know if Mafex made Qui-Gon as well, but don't overpay for this guy. It's not worth that. Maybe I would go maybe 40, 45 at most. Anything over that, you're getting ripped off. It's as simple as that. So, okay, man, let's go ahead and let's move this down to the museum and we will finish out here. And we are now back, people. And now we have our Qui-Gon integrated into the Star Wars museum shelf. Looking good. Got him behind the Rey. Luke's right there. Obi-Wan's right there. And I'm right there, man. So, like I said, very happy with how that turned out. Got the Star Wars Legends. Very happy with that, man. Very happy to continue to keep adding to this line. Bo-Katan should be next. Don't ask me where I'm going to put her. I'll figure it out when she actually comes in. But that should be the next review for Star Wars for me. So, all right, man, as always, if you like the video, do me a favor, hit that like button. Want to support the channel, go ahead and do me a favor also as well, and subscribe to youtube.com/marjack79. Hit that notification bell icon so you'll know whenever I upload a new video. Yeah. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. I'll catch you guys later.